Sí la escuchaban todas. That's it. Hi, my name is Oscar Molina. Welcome to the Oscar Molina Gallery in Southampton, New York. I am a Salvadorian American artist and sculptor. The body of work that I have created for the last 20 years has been inspired by my life experiences. The series of painting and sculptures entitled Children of the World consists of sensitive, abstract representation that reflect the vivid memory of my journey to the United States. Crossing the starry night of the Arizona desert left a lasting impression that you can find in my work. A vision of silhouettes, figures in the night, the figures of faceless individuals, making a treacherous crossing to a new life. It's a material from Italy. I just love the softness of it, the easiness to work with, the composition of itself. When I create these sculptures, they tend to have this beautiful off-white color once they set, allowing them to absorb the light and reflect to the piece next to them. The majority of the sculptures that I have created have no vision, no eyes. It's the fact that we can feel that there is a presence. Without seeing them, we can just feel them. And that energy is what I really focus on. Being able to express the love from one being to another. Many people didn't make it, and many people just never got to be seen again through that journey. When we have this magnificent gift that God gives us, which is the sense of seeing, it's also a very dangerous thing because we become judgmental. My work represents those individuals in different positions in society that, for one reason or another, they left their countries, just like I did due to a war in El Salvador. Fearless woman. It's one of the persons I saw in my journey to the United States. A mother and a child in our group. This group was about 200 people. There was this very particular woman that was in this group with her child, and her face was fearless. So this woman was protecting that baby. This is a person that it always stays in my mind. The raindrop series represent a related idea. That rain can cleanse anyone's mood and shift the state of mind. A suggestion that one can transcend a dark hour. By allowing the circumstances to flow over and through you. Stylistically and conceptually, the figures in raindrops are connected. The rain connects heaven and earth drop by drop. As an artist, my visual language seeks to use the abstract, figurative tradition in order to build bridges for people to cross, while at the same time opening space for the viewer to make their own interpretation. It is an invitation to be part of history. I believe exchange is the key, not only to preserve cultures, but also evolving traditions to fit contemporary experiences. As an extension of my artwork, I have developed the Oscar Molina Gallery to approach art as a social practice, to establish an international dialogue in public spaces. I think it's important to value art made in our communities. Art and traditions of many nations can coexist. This phenomenon generates cultural exchange between our population, and this is necessary for our community development.
I'm Esperanza Leon. I'm an art historian, curator, and have been working with Oscar Molina. I have always been driven to make art accessible to people. He seeks the same I have in my work as a curator, he does that through his art. In looking at the work that Oscar has been developing that he calls the children of the world, in my mind, because of his history, it became very clear to me there's a story to tell that so many people can relate to. I'm sure you throw a rock on the East End and someone has an immigrant story. The idea of Processions came about clearly because of his journey, literal journey. Imagine, presenting art from Latin America in a place that was devoted really to local, regional artists. It was quite a challenge, but making it the focus not on the geography, this is art from Latin America, but really it's art, and art is universal language. I strive to do that. I put myself in that realm, and I think of these figures just sort of appearing and disappearing on a horizon in the darkness. I think the power of the Children of the World sculptures is that they're not literal. I think that these are abstract figures. They're lit by moonlight. They're faceless. It could be anyone. It's not specific to a culture, a race, a country, a particular event. It's very broad. Part of their power is that they can be interpreted in many ways and on many levels. There's something so powerful about a large group of people walking together, whether it's like a pilgrimage or an exodus. And historically, these things continue to happen, are still happening. I don't think they'll ever not happen the way humanity goes. History repeats itself. Thematically, the sculptures are these apparitions. And then the raindrops are also, in a way, they appear, right? Out of the sky. All of a sudden, the clouds will just let these drops of rain, of water, fall. So it has a similar sort of almost magical aspect, and an ephemeral side also, because the rain doesn't last forever. In these works associated with the act of procession, Molina honors and celebrates life, and as a human being and an artist, the beauty and transcendence of the creative act.